What did Donald Trump do? Donald Trump had classified documents. NARA asked for them back. Joe Biden never even had to be asked. In fact, he reached out to NARA and said, can you come go through these and make sure that nothing I have here is classified? And they said, on it. And they came and they went through it. NARA found out they were missing documents, so they reached out to Trump and said, send those back. And he said, no. And they said, okay. And then they reached out again and said, please. And he said, no. And then they reached out again and said, please. And he said, no. And so they went to the FBI and they said, look, these are ours. NARA exists to keep these records. They're for us, all of us here. We own the records. And NARA works for all of us, not for Trump. They work for all of us to preserve records. And NARA went then to the FBI and were like, look, he's supposed to give them back. He won't give them back. So the FBI reached out and said, give them to us. And he said, okay. And he gave some. And then the FBI went to NARA and they said, hey, is this everything? And they're like, no, we're missing so much more stuff. So the FBI said, we need all of the things that NARA has asked for. And Trump said, okay. And then they sent some. And then NARA said, no, we need everything. And they had specific documents. So then the FBI asked Trump's lawyers specifically for specific documents. And Trump said, mm-mm. And so then after NARA asked 3 times, after the FBI asked 3 times, then they went to a judge and they got a warrant for a former president, which never happens. And then they went to Mar-a-Lago